Well, hello everyone. Back out in the garage today. Still morning, but man, it's going to be a hot one. So, if any of y'all watched the last video, we had some issues. So I guess this is going to be a part 4, you can say. So anyway, we're going to sit there and turn around and start taking this back apart. We got 4 lifters are not right, not staying pumped up. So it's time to get all this taken apart and put another set of lifters in. I got the antifreeze draining out. I'm going to go ahead and start busting the intake loose. Alright, intake's ready to come off. Alright, manifold is off. Getting some wires undone, getting it out of the way. I got this side cleared up already. Just about got this one cleared up. I am going to have to address a broken bolt right there. For some reason it, I guess in a bind or something, broke off. But we'll deal with that when I get the head off. So the power steering's off. The bolts for the heater tubes are off. So now I'm going to get the rocker arms and push rods out. And then go underneath and disconnect the pipes. Alright, rocker arms are out, push rods are out. Now I need to go underneath and disconnect the exhaust pipes. And then get back up here and take the head bolts out. Got the exhaust undone from underneath. And now the fun part, try to get this head and the little header pulled out at the same time. Hopefully I don't bust my ass. But got all the head bolts out. So let's try to get this thing out. Fingers crossed. Alright, I'm not like this. Boy, that was not light. That light. But doable. Alright, that one's out. Now I just need to clean the antifreeze out from it, dry it off, and take these lifters out. That was definitely fun, getting that head off. And definitely on the heavy side. So anyway, it's off. I'm checking the cylinder here. Make sure I don't have a bent valve or anything, because like I said, cylinder 1 was kind of iffy, but looks like everything's holding up. So right now I got the old lifters out, old new lifters out. I physically can't see anything wrong. I don't have a vise to hold the lifter to plunger it, but for the most part they feel okay. I got the new ones. I'm gonna soak them in there for about 15-20 minutes, pull them out, put them back in, and start getting the driver's side back together. All right, so then soak for about 30 minutes. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to get a vid. There. All you do now is tighten the tray back up. And usually when you're switching your lifters out, you want to go ahead and get a new set of trays for them to go in, because over time they can get wore out. These were new trays already, so I'm going to reuse them. So I'm going to get this tightened up and take gasket back on and see if I can get this head on without dropping it. All right, wrestled the head back in. Actually, it wasn't too bad. My main thing was slipping off of the stand I'm on. So sit back in place. Now I just need to get the head bolts back in it and torque it back down. Now we got everything back together on this side. Everything's torqued down. Got our steering pumps back on. Got the gasket sitting back in place. Just put a couple little dabs of silicone on there to hold it in place. Let it tack up so that way it doesn't move when I put the intake back on. So this side is done. I'm not gonna put the valve cover or anything on yet until I get this side tear apart and back together. So that way I can turn the engine over and make sure all my rocker arms are moving on both sides. All right, passenger side is off. Now I just need to take the lifters out. Still need to address this stud right here. I don't know why it broke, but something got bound up. It didn't feel that way going in. So we got to deal with that too. So then we get the old lifters out, get the new ones in. Got the sides all cleaned up now. The new lifters are in. Got that hole. I ended up having to cut it even and tap it out. So it's got new threads in it on the intake, so we're good to go with that. I'm going to wrestle this one and get it back in. and get the head bolts in. The other head's back on, torqued. I've got the other gasket sitting in place, letting it tack up a little bit. But yeah, coming back together. So this is gonna do it for me for today. I'm just whooped. And I'll see y'all back in the morning. Well, it's the next morning. How y'all doing? Back out here in the garage again. And starting out to be a real humid, muggy morning. So I know today is going to be pretty hot. Getting ready to get set up. I need to put the rockers and push rods back in, get those done. And then we need to get the intake back on. Let's get our day started. Now these are much easier to put on out of the car. But just kind of a little bit at a time all the way across. But just a little bit of time back and forth. Intake, push rods and rockers are now installed, torqued out. So before I get the intake stuff on, I need to hook some wires up back here, like my O2 sensors and stuff. Right now, while I got the room, it's gonna be the nice time to do it. Go ahead and get the mid pipes hooked back up, and then we'll get back up here and finishing everything here on top. Getting closer. So the back cover's back on, coil packs are back on, grounds are hooked back up, coil packs are hooked up. Got the mid pipes back on. So now I'm gonna get the belt back on and then put the intake on. Well, everything's back together for the moment. Engine wise, I still got to do windshield wiper assembly and stuff like that, but the engine is back together now. Filled up the antifreeze reservoir. So now let's fire this thing up. Yep, can't reach it. Let me get inside. Hooked up to it, get the idle bumped up just a hair, and right there. So anyway, gotta do the little things with HP because it does have a little cam in it. But other than that, guys, she's running. So it's amazing what a couple of lifters not working right will do. So anyway, I'm gonna put the rest of this thing together and hook the laptop up to it and bump the idle up on it just a hair and see about somebody coming over and doing a little bit of the fine tuning parts on it and kind of go from there. But other than that, guys, she's almost back on the road. Yay. So y'all have a good one, a safe one, and I'll see you down the road.